Hello everybody and welcome back to UnWine with Fifi. So today, as you can see, I have a very special guest with me. Her name is Sarah Madingwana from Rudo Institute.
Thanks for having me. Oh, Rudo Institute, there you go.
Let me see, branding, everything on point. Say hi to everyone.
Hi guys, thank you so much for inviting me. I can't wait to just share this moment with you. Over wine.
This has been like a long time coming. Because remember we tried this last year and then I just realized this is not the moment to be doing this. Be relaxed. You know, get yourself in order, and it's great to finally be doing this.
Yeah, for sure. It's been long overdue.
So everyone, Sarah is like one of those friends that I have that like keeps me on my toes, right? Like she's that friend that I brag about. I'm like, I have this friend Sarah who's doing the most. Like she really keeps me on my toes. And you know, I think the last video I spoke about, you know, you need to surround yourself with the right people, and this is one of those people that I surround myself with. So do you want to tell everybody what it is you do?
Yeah, so I'm the co-founder of Rudo Institute. I started together with Kwandile Kosana, and with Rudo Institute, essentially we believe in a world where everyone has equal access to affordable vocational, technical, and higher education, you know, because of the alarming stats in Ekurhuleni. So 38% of people in Ekurhuleni have grade 12 and only 11% have higher education. So that is like a huge gap that we're trying to fill, essentially. And also the reason why we started Rudo Institute was because we were really frustrated. Like it stems from a very frustrated place of having to take like 3 taxis just to get to college or university, you know, being stuck in trains just to get to town to submit an application. So we were like, you know what, no boy or girl has to go through what we went through. So we're going to build this institute where everyone has equal access to resources, essentially. So yeah, that's what I do. So we were formerly known as Daveyton Book Club. Yes. And we started it in 2015 and we only just transitioned last year, 2019. Yeah, so in a nutshell, that's what I do.
No, I mean, it really is amazing work that you do, Sarah, especially for somebody like your age.
Thank you, ma'am.
Our age.
I appreciate it.
So I think what I want to understand, you know, a lot of times now, you know, I've spoken to a lot of people, and you know, those who come across difficulties or they feel like maybe I should just give up, you know, to say you need to understand what is your why, because that's what keeps you going,
right?
You know, and I know just from having conversations, phone calls, that this coming to this moment with the institute, it hasn't been an easy road.
No.
And you've had to really you know, keep up the, you know, the flame burning so that you can, you know, continue to move. And I think there was an article, you know, the article that you did with Forbes Africa. Yeah, she's been on Forbes Africa, people. Yes. That's the friends I keep. So you know, you spoke about, you know, your journey with entrepreneurship, and you know, you never really looked at the sort of, I'm gonna say, easy road of go to college, get your degree, and find a job. You had to really look into, I need to do this entrepreneurship thing. So I think, you know, explain to everybody, you know, why you've really felt the need to do this, or why you had to do it, and you know, that essentially is like your why.
My why. Yeah, man, just to give a background to your audience. So I'm from Daveyton, right? Daveyton, like, it was very difficult growing up in Daveyton. We didn't have role models, people to look up to and say, hey, I want to be like that person, that person. All the people that were making it big were either doing it through crime or all sorts of other things, you know. And living with my father who's blind, and my younger brother who sort of has become my prime responsibility. So I've really had to learn to sort of pick myself up, you know, to remove all the self-doubts, to remove all the blaming and blaming other people, and just say, you know what, I just need to take responsibility of my own life. I need to take things in my own hands and just be the change that I wanted to see in my own family and even in my own community. So essentially, yeah, it taught me to just get rid of the self-pity. You know, we need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves. You know, if we want to see things change, we need to do it ourselves. Yeah, we need to stop depending on other people for those changes.
That's so true, though. That's so true. We really need to take back the power and know that nothing is ever handed to you.
Yeah.
Even when people do come and do charity work, whatever it is, nothing is ever for free. There's something that somewhere, one or another, you're gonna have to pay that back.
For sure.
But I'm interested to know, as young girls growing up, even in the backgrounds that we come from, poverty and everything, you always have an idea of, I'm gonna become this person at 25 or 26. Is this where you always thought you would be? Like, if you think about like your 5-year-old or your 10-year-old, even your 20-year-old, is this where you thought you would be?
So it's a both yes and no answer, right? So I've always known that I'd be a speaker, but I didn't know that I'd be invited by the British Council to go to Zimbabwe. So next month I'll be going to Zimbabwe for a summit there, So I knew that I would be an entrepreneur, but I didn't know that I'd be a social entrepreneur, So it's both like a yes and no answer. I knew that, like, I've always said I wanted to have a big house at this age, have a car, have money and stuff like that. And obviously with life there's challenges. In fact, in our classes at Rudo Institute, through introductions, we ask our students, so if life didn't have challenges, where would you be?
Yes.
And we'd all have like different stories, but essentially the point is life has challenges and we just have to overcome those challenges.
True.
So life didn't go as I wanted to go. I mean, I wanted to be a designer. I wanted to have a museum by now showcasing all my work and stuff like that.
And you're very talented, by the way. She's very talented.
Thank you. But like, life leads you to different fields. It helps you meet different people. So it's both yes and no.
Interesting. I don't think my 5-year-old me would have thought this is where I'd be. But also, like, it's just essentially, what my former boss said to me, because I mentioned that I wanted at some point to be a pastor, and she said,
"You a pastor?"
Sorry, leave me alone. No, but essentially what she said was, you just love speaking, Fifi. So you just wanted everything. You wanted to be an actress. And then also I realized, like, this was the first time I saw a female pastor, like at church. I was like, oh, so you can have a female pastor? I want to be a pastor. They talk. I want to talk. I want to be in radio. So now, with the coaching thing, I still talk, so it's fine. So yeah, but I asked Bumi Nobibo when she was here, when she was joining us, what does she think the future of Africa looks like, and what is essentially the future of Africa? So what do you think the future of Africa looks like?
The future of Africa is about building a generation with a different kind of magic altogether.
Okay.
Like, we are trying to establish, we are building a mega university in our township for our people.
Yes.
We are raising leaders, so that's what it looks like. It's an exciting future. I mean, by 2030, we want to have trained about 3,000 young people in our community, not 3,000, 30,000, sorry.
30,000. It's the wine. It's the wrong.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. What are we having?
Oh, we're having a Porcupine Ridge, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah, you need to let the people know.
I'm sorry, guys.
Having good stuff.
I got so excited introducing you. Guys, we are having a Porcupine Ridge. It's a South African wine. I can't pronounce this Afrikaans name. I really can't. I'm sorry. But it's a Porcupine Ridge. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon from 2018. Okay? It's really nice and strong.
Yeah, it's very strong. I mean, we're forgetting about it here, but that's fine. So that's really what we're trying to push. We're trying to get everybody to be going to school, getting educated, because when you're educated, you're able to make informed decisions. You're able to take your family out of difficult situations.
Yes.
Because what we really believe as Rudo Institute is that education can liberate you from generational curses such as poverty. So that's why we're pushing this narrative, So that's what we.
And you're so passionate. I can just your whole body is just like your face lit up and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, now bring it home. You're doing all these great things, but what do you personally hope to achieve? What does Sarah want to? Where do you want to be at the end of this decade? Just Sarah, not Rudo, nothing else, just Sarah.
But the thing is, Sarah is like a Rudo, like Rudo's Sarah. It's
Yeah,
like
but you're going to outlive Rudo. I mean, you know, you want to, I mean, from your plans, you know, to have it, you know, Daveyton and have it all over
the world.
All over the world. I mean, your model, you'll be able to leave it and go somewhere else and have it sustain itself.
True.
You know, you're not really.
What I do want to do though is just like read books and paints like for the rest of my life. I really love that, but we obviously have to work and hustle.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I just want to live. I want to be an accomplished person. I still want to study further. You know, I registered with Wits University to do financial management with them because I think it's very important for like credibility and to have something backing you in that regard. So I'd really love to have an MBA. You know,
we need to get that MBA.
You know, I also want to travel more, see the world, get to meet more different people. I also want to speak more at different platforms. I need more money, like just want to be rich, you know, want to be driving those cars. Obviously want to get married and start a family. Hopefully, God willing. But yeah, it will happen. I'm very hopeful. It'll definitely happen. Yeah.
God loves us too much. God loves us too much for it
too
not
much.
to happen. I mean, we really are God's favorite children.
For sure. Yeah, I believe it.
This is great, man.
Thanks for having me. It was really nice. I need to come more often so we can have more wine.
You see why I did not want to tell people that I have wine at my house. No, I'm kidding. You are welcome anytime, friend.
Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for joining me, and thank you everybody for tuning in again and again and again. And I always forget this. Please, don't forget to, what is it? Is it like,
subscribe, and share.
And comment. And tell me what more content you want from me, okay?
Yeah, so we can make it happen.
Yes. And who you would like to see. Not that, I mean, I'm promising.
No, she's got like big names backing her, so she'll definitely bring people that are like well established for you.
I don't know what she's talking about. But yeah.